My business is down 26% this month compared to last month, as you guys can see right now. As you can see, as you probably figured out, this month, today, we are going to do a review of the past month, so the month of April, because it is April. It's actually May 1st right now, so because it's midnight, right? So I'm going to do a review of my month as I did last month. I'm going to tell you everything about my month or everything when, because I want to be 100% transparent with you guys and tell you how things go in my business. And, I want to talk about all the stuff that I'm going through in my business, because I know that it can help you guys when you reach this point or in the future. When I'm 8, 9, 10-figure sellers, who knows how things can go. People who will discover me at that time will be able to come back to this video and see what I was going through. And it can be motivation. It can be just you're gonna face the same problem as you're going to face exactly the same problem as I'm facing right now, right? So I'm going to tell you exactly how much I made. I'm going to tell you exactly what went wrong and what I expected. But before I start, we have a Discord server. Best place to ask any questions you may have about Amazon. Best place to meet other sellers. Best place to network. Link in the description. Join the Discord server. Come and go with us. All right? So, as I said, this was not a great month. And I talked about it in last month's review when it was in March, for the review for the month of March. I said that this month was going to be a transition month because I'm going to try to transition 100% into working with a prep center and not order stuff to my house anymore, right? So to set better foundation to be able to scale faster, and because I may need to travel in the next couple of months, and I'll talk a little bit more about that in future's video. And I may need to travel a lot, and I would not be, I will be outside of the US, so I need basically to figure out as soon as I can how I can run my business without being present here, right? And for this I need to go to a prep center. So because of that, I had to deal with a lot of order cancellation. I've been banned on some website as well. On some website where I used to buy a lot of inventory. You guys know, if you were on the Discord, I've been banned on Ulta. I've been banned on other retailers, I'm sorry. And this was, like, I had order cancellation. I was sitting with a lot of gift cards that I was not able to spend. I had to work with that and stuff. It was not easy. I don't know if it was because of the prep center or just because, I'm trying to place way more order than I was. So I need, to do some different stuff, start jigging my address and stuff. And so this is a big thing that I need to figure out. And I haven't been able to figure out entirely yet. I'm getting better at it. I'm getting less cancellation. I'm not getting banned as much. But this month I've really been starting to getting, because I have more money to spend as well. So I've really been starting to get, order cancellation a lot, getting banned on some websites. And I haven't had to deal with stuff like that before. And I don't know if it's because I'm working with the prep center and it's a commercial address that other sellers use. And because of that, I may get banned. I may get banned faster, and so I need to take extra precaution. I really think this is the case, but I'm not really sure. But this is not the only thing that played against me, because the prep center is one thing, but there's other stuff. And I actually took some notes just to make sure that I remembered everything. And yes, so I had to change. Basically, when you start working with the prep center, there's a lot of small things that you need to change, right? Because with my prep center, I'm paying $1.50 per unit, $1.40 if I reach a certain volume. And so I had to transition, like, a lot of stuff had to change with my business. All right, so not only, I tried different things, I tried different strategies, and to really see what's going to work best. So the first one is, of course, since I'm paying something, and it's in a tax-free state, right? So I'm saving money on sales tax, but I've been trying to go with items with a higher selling point, right? So that way I save even more on sales tax, and, I'm not that affected by that prep cost, right? Because I'm saving even more money. And so this is one thing that I've really started going with towards the end of the month. And I think that it is going to help me as well with order cancellation because I'm ordering less unit. Because of course, if you're ordering 500 units in 1 month of a product with the same account at the same address on an online retailer, they're gonna see that something is suspicious, right? Because let's say you buy some products at $5, you are gonna need you're gonna buy a lot of units. However, if your product's at $50, $60, you can reach like $1,000 cart super easily, right? So because of that, I'm really trying to get more into shoes, because shoes have a higher selling point. Not only shoes, but like luxury cosmetics and stuff like that. I dove a little bit into that, and it helped a little bit. But the middle of my month was terrible because I had a lot of order cancellation. I was dealing with a lot of gift card, really a lot of gift card that I had, and that I tried to spend and I was not able to spend. Also, at some point during the month, I decided to sit a little bit on capital. When it was getting toward the end of the week, like Friday, Saturday, Sunday. For a few weeks, I tried to sit a little bit on capital and wait until Monday to get the new promotions, to see what new promotions that were coming on Monday, right? And it was great because by doing this, I was able to save a little bit of money, to have more money to spend on those great promotions that actually hit like 2 weeks ago. And this week there were all right promotions. And I was unlucky because I tried to spend my money. I was not even able to spend my money because I got banned on those retailers. But it's all right though. As I said, April was really a transition month. And I hope May will not be a transition month as well, because I can survive a little bit with my money, but I need to start making more money again, because this month was a down month. I need to it's fine, I have some money on the side that I can use and stuff. Like it's fine, I'm not gonna die if my business is down for 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. Hopefully it will not last that long. But yeah, there's still some stuff that I really need to figure out. Also, another thing that really hit me is that this month I told you I want to go 100% with the prep center. And one of the things that, my best-selling product, I'm talking about my number one best-selling product, was a FBM product, right? And so since I decided to go 100% with the prep center, I totally stopped selling that product, just to light a fire under my ass and to make sure that I was really going all in with this idea of going 100% with the prep center. So to give you an idea, this product, since January or since December, I think that I started selling it, it sold more than 3 times as much as my second best-selling product, right? So this product made me a lot of money ever since I started selling it in December, and I took the decision to totally stop selling this product, which was FBA, right? Which was an hazmat product, was FBA. It was super great. I made a lot of money with that product, and so I'm gonna take a hit. Because of that, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna take a hit because I made like a lot of my sales work from this product, and it's not a significant size, but it's still big. It's at least 10%. I believe it's 10% of my sale, 10-15% of my sales were coming from that specific product, right? And as I said, I'm going 100% with the prep center. This is my goal, and I hope by the end of next month I will be 100% for sure with the prep center, and things will be going great. So I'm going to take a hit, and I took a hit regarding that, not only when it comes to spending, but when it comes to, the revenue my company is generating. So, yeah, that's a big thing where I am going to take a hit, right? And it's, it's just to set better foundation, start working with the prep center. And it's taking a step back to be able to jump, because the only reason why I'm doing this is because I want to scale higher, and working with the prep center is going to help me scale way faster. But as I said, also because I need to travel, and the thing is that I cannot just let my business die if I travel. I need to have this ready, and I may need to travel in 2 months, 3 months maybe, but I really need to have this figured out by the time I need to travel. And even if it's 2 months away, 3 months away, I'm okay with taking a hit right now. If it's, to set the set better foundation, as I said, and scale the business further, even if I'm not in the US. I need to stay outside of the US for whatever time period that I may need to stay outside of the US, right? So yeah, as I said, I changed the type of product that I'm looking for. Like when you start working with a prep center, it's totally different. It's not the same thing. I totally changed like the type of product I'm looking for. I'm trying to dive into different subcategories and stuff, just to have an easier time sourcing at my prep center. Because like, to be honest, like when you source at your house, it's super easy. Like you have no issues. You have almost no issues with consolation. You have almost no issues with getting banned. It's super rare. And it came pretty quickly when I started working with my prep center. No, I start figuring it out, and I was hoping that I would figure that part out before I actually did, but like I'm really starting to figure that out. And yeah, that's when it comes to sourcing, that's when it comes to the prep center. Yeah, I'm probably gonna make, I really need to check my numbers, but I'm probably gonna make in between $6,000 to $7,000 profits. So it's still good. And I'm blessed. You need to put things in perspective. I'm blessed because I'm gonna make 5, 6, 7,000, even if it was just $5,000 profit. I'm gonna make $5,000 profit and like $27 revenue, and like I'm calling this a slow month, and I'm getting depressed. I'm not getting depressed by it, but I need to realize that I'm blessed because I'm calling this a slow month. And there are some part in the world where some people are not even going to generate that much money in their lifetime. I'm talking about in their lifetime, in some part of the world. So I need to say I'm blessed. And yeah, but that's not the only thing. And if you watch until here, I need to tell you this is not the only reason why the business went a little bit down this month. I actually started investing in a super great project that is gonna help a lot of people with sourcing. A few of you guys already know it, 2 or 3 of you guys, because 2 or 3 of you guys are actually testing this. But I started investing, like one of the big reason is that I started as well investing a lot of my energy and a lot of my capital into a new project that is related to Amazon, that is not related directly to my own business. All right. And it's gonna come pretty soon. This is also one of the reasons why I was not, not only I had to figure out some stuff when it comes to working with the prep center, but one part of my energy was drawn into focusing into that new project that I believe is going to be super great. And I do not want to spoil you guys, but it's going to make sourcing a lot easier. All right, storefront stalking, to be exact. I'm not going to say much about that. Forget that I actually talked about that. I do not want to make this video this long. This month was a down month because I'm trying to figure out how to work with the prep center. I'll be back with an update whenever. I think I should make a video exactly on how to work with prep centers and how to make things work actually with the prep center whenever I have the formula down 100%. I will really need to do this because this is not easy. This is really something that I'm figuring out right now, and I'll make a proper video on the subject whenever I have the whole thing. And it's a lot of small things that you need to do here and there, but I have an exact plan ready for you guys whenever I have this stuff figured out myself. All right, I'd say that I'm 75%. I figured out that stuff 75% of the way. So there's 25 more. Maybe not. Maybe I'm overestimating myself. Maybe I'm at 60%. But I still have somehow a long way to go. All right, when it comes to working with a prep center, there's a lot of nuance. There's a lot of stuff that you need to figure out. And yeah, I'm really trying to set myself up to success. Set myself up for success with that. And another thing as well is I think I may start working with hiring someone for consulting whenever I have the whole prep center stuff figured out, and I'm starting to get towards the 50,000 a month, I'm going, and I really hope that I was really hoping that it was going to be May, where I was going to at least see the 50,000 mark a month. I guess it's not gonna be. I don't know. We'll see how this month go, but like at the pace at which I am right now, because you need to understand, the slowest part of my month was not the beginning. I only started getting to the like. I may have been able to actually not have that bad of a month if the end of this month was like the last week was really bad. This last week was really bad. And the only reason why it was really bad is, because of course, like whatever you do in your business when it comes to Amazon, it's delayed, right? So if you do not put enough input in a specific week, you're not going to see the results. Like you're not going to see the effect in like you're only going to see the effect after 2 weeks, 3 weeks, maybe 4 weeks, right? And the same thing, if you put a lot of effort into your business, there's always a delay, there's always a buffer, and you're only going to see the results in 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, sometimes more, check-in times and stuff. Sometimes it gets crazy, right? So because I started working with the Web Center last month, towards the end of last month, I only saw the effect of, me starting to, having a hard time with it only at, toward the end of this month. And so, yeah, that's when it comes to the Prep Center. But, yeah, next one will be better, hopefully, and hopefully I'll get above 40,000 for the first time. I don't know though. We'll need to see. I'm not sure. We'll need to see how it goes. If I can really put a lot of input in at the beginning of this month, it may be feasible. I'm sitting on a little capital right now, so I may be able to do it if I spend a lot of money this week. I may be able to. So we'll need to see this. I also have a few products that tanked temporarily, that will that bounce back and that should sell this month as well. So it's something that I should have talked about before, because I sat on a few products that tanked a little bit that bounced back because I knew they were going to bounce back, because they sold super fast and like it was just like a new offer count spike, and I talked about that in a few videos. But yeah, that's what and this video is just like, to be honest, this video is more of me talking to myself and trying to figure out, reflecting on stuff, and I just realized that it's really me reflecting on stuff, and actually I'm getting more ideas on what should go with my business this coming month. But yeah, I really need to figure this out. I really need to figure that part out, the Prep Center part, and hopefully the month of May is gonna be way better. It's my birthday month, so hopefully we can reach an all-time high. It's not going to be easy, but if I spend enough money this week, tomorrow is Monday, so we start the week on a Monday. It's great. If I can spend a lot of money this week, it can be a great month. So yeah, if I can probably spend, if I can spend $5,000 over the next $5,000 a day over the next 3 days, I may be able to have a great week. I may be able to a great month. I'm sorry. So let's see how it goes. And this is what I think I'm gonna focus on. Yeah, I have the other projects when it comes to sourcing. Like you'll see, it's gonna be super great. It's gonna take the industry by storm, because no one is doing that, and it's something that should have been done a long time ago. And I think that's pretty much everything I wanted to say for this month. So thanks for tuning in, guys. I hope if you watch this video a long time in the future, I hope, watching those month-over-month improvements, like this month-over-month these check-ins that I'm gonna do every single month, starting from now, that I actually started last month. I hope it's gonna help you. I hope it helps you. And if you're watching it at this time, yeah, I hope it helps you as well. So yeah, guys. Thank you for watching. Watch these other videos on the screen, by the way, if you want to learn more about Amazon and stuff. And yeah, that's me talking about my month. I hope you liked it. I'll see you tomorrow.